You can be stuck in a job or a career that you don't like way long than you should, or you stay there until you leave, either through retirement or being fired because you are not as productive as you should be, and you leave the place with a lot of resentment, hatred, frustration, and you feel as if you have lost all your life or your full potential, and you feel like it was just a waste of time and there is no way for you to recover. However, if you have the right tool in your job search toolkit, you can easily get unstuck from such a situation. And that is what I want to share with you in this video, how you can easily get yourself unstuck from that job that you don't like, you hate it, or it is very frustrating, but you're there just because you need the paycheck to pay the bills and your soul is actually not there. There are several tools, actually 5 job search tools that you need in your job search toolkit. Probably you have some of them, but I would want you to watch this up to the end because the 5th one is the most important one, and you will see how actually they build up as we discuss how you can use this job search toolkit to help you get unstuck. I have been blessed that I have been in a position to help several people get jobs. Take a look at this email I got from Naomi. She told me this. Hey Daniel, I am so glad our paths crossing. This was truly a fortunate event that I needed to secure a long-awaited position. Your coaching was practical and personal. You walked with me through the entire process of interviews, and I am glad that I keenly listened to you because I am now reporting to a global role as of March 1st. Thank you, Daniel. I hope you will enable many more professionals to realize their goals that may be seemingly insurmountable. Asante sana and be abundantly blessed. Kind regards, Naomi. Tool number 1 that you need in your job search toolkit is a professional CV. And there's a big difference between just having a CV and a professional CV. A professional CV is a document that you use to market yourself, not just a documentation of where you have worked, where you have gone to school, and your referees. You really need to think through what is the value that you're bringing in to the organization, and that can be in form of the skills that you have gained over your experience, or your unique value proposition should be clearly stated in your CV. I really don't want to take so much time to discuss about writing the professional CV. I've actually done a video on the updated format of writing a professional CV. I will link to this video in the description, or you can find it somewhere up here. Go and watch it. That is the first thing that you need to have. The second tool that you need to have is a cover letter, a professionally written cover letter. Now, I know I define a cover letter as a very customized job application for a specific job that has been advertised, but how can you have it in advance if the job has not been advertised? And that is why I gave you the ultimate cover letter guide, which is number 1, laying out the format of writing a good professional cover letter and giving you sample cover letters for all professionals so that you can be able to tweak and twist and make sure it fits to the job that you're applying for. And by the way, you can get this ultimate cover letter guide, 101 sample cover letters, 100% for free. Just click the link in the description of this video and download it. So most people have the first 2 things. Either a professional CV and a cover letter. You might be having them and you have been applying for jobs so far and still nothing is coming. Now, this is where things get a little bit interesting. Now, the third tool that you need to have is a professional profile on LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is the biggest professional networking platform on earth. And I have had some of my clients coming in and telling me, I have been seeing people are viewing my LinkedIn profile, but beyond that, there's nothing that really happens. What might be wrong? And I've also had people who say, I have applied for a job, I have been approached by a recruiter, I have been approached by a headhunter, I send them my CV, they look at it and then tell me, can you share with us a link to your LinkedIn profile? They share, and that is where the conversation goes dead. Why? You really need to have a professional profile on LinkedIn, because unlike your CV, which you only send when there's a job that has been advertised, your LinkedIn profile is a living CV. It is working for you day and night. Even when you're not applying for a job, people are viewing your profile, and based on what they see on your profile, then they can make a judgment. Is this someone that would want to engage more? I've actually heard that some companies would want to see how your LinkedIn profile looks like, so that if you are engaging a potential client and they are looking at your profile, they can at least see this is someone who is reliable, someone who knows what they're talking about, and they can be able to give their business there. So that is why having a professional profile on LinkedIn is very important. If you're still second guessing what LinkedIn can do for you, take a look at this email I got from Shi Salim. He told me, "Hey Daniel, I would like to thank you for your LinkedIn profile guide service. After your guidance on how to make my LinkedIn account look more professional, I have now been approached by a potential employer and I am due for an interview on Wednesday next week." That is the power of LinkedIn. Now let's get to the last two tools that you need, which are actually the game changer. Tool number 4. You need to have interview coaching as a tool that you can be able to reach out. What do I mean by interview coaching? If you do a very good job applying for a job with a professional cover letter, you attach your professional CV, they go check you out on LinkedIn and they say this is someone that we want to engage, they will invite you for an interview. You might have done a very good job in terms of the paperwork, but now you need to present yourself as that person. And that is where interview coaching comes in. With interview coaching, we prepare you here at Career Point Solutions. I guide you. How do you answer questions in an interview? There are certain questions that you expect in an interview. Tell us about yourself. How much should we pay you? Why should we hire you? What makes you the best candidate? There are certain questions that the interview will go around, and how you answer these questions will set the pace for the rest of the interview. For example, 99.99% of the interviews that you go, the first question will be, tell us about yourself. And if you start on the wrong footing and you don't actually prime them to start asking questions that will make you look as the best candidate, then you lose it from the word go. So I coach you through the process of answering questions, how you prepare for that interview, and how you present yourself so that you can showcase the best side, your skills, your capability. You show up as a confident person and someone who knows what they are talking about. So interview coaching should be part of your job search toolkit. And now to the 5th tool that you need to have, and I think this is the most important one. If you miss everything else, please don't forget this, and this is career coaching. It is a bit different from interview coaching, whereby interview coaching is mainly focused on this opportunity and how do you present yourself in that interview. But with career coaching, it is an overall kind of coaching, and there are several ways that you can approach it with your career coach. But let me just talk to you about us here at Career Point. We have what we call the Career Jumpstart Coaching Program, and this is a program to help you get unstuck where you're at. You have been working, you have some skills, you have some experience, but you're really feeling stuck wherever you're at. When you join us in this Career Jumpstart Coaching Program, you will be able to do these 5 things. Now, if you have a pen and paper, please note this down. If you don't, you can pause this video and say, let me just note this. The moment you join this Career Jumpstart Coaching Program, we will be able to help you. Number 1, have career clarity. We will help you have clarity on your career goals. Let me just pause here and ask you, would you say that you are very clear in terms of what your career goals are? If the answer is yes, you are already a step ahead of so many people. But if not, don't worry. Actually, most people or most clients, when they come to me, they're not 100% clear about their career goals. Yeah, they have some idea. I want to do this, I want to get there, which is good. It's a starting point. But with the coaching, will help you have clarity on your career goal. And the second thing, write this, from the clarity, it is creating now the career plan to achieve this goal. We will help you to create this job search plan, including your career plan, the step by step that you need to follow to be able to achieve this goal that you have gotten, that now you have clarity in terms of the next 3 years, the next 5 years. This is what I want to get. Because it is one thing having a goal, and it is another having a plan clearly stated out as to how you're going to achieve this goal. So that is what we help you with as the second thing. Now, the third thing, we help you to identify and overcome obstacles that will be holding you back. Now, there are certain obstacles that you might be aware of because this is something that you have been facing over and over, and there are certain obstacles that you're not aware of. But since we have been in the business, I've been in the business of helping many other people, I have seen these obstacles, and I can help you to go around these obstacles so that you can be able to successfully get to the other end. These obstacles, they might be conscious, subconscious. There are things that are holding you back, but once you identify them, we will always find a way to overcome them. Number 4, we help you to develop a networking strategy, because I can tell you these high-paying jobs, these jobs that you're really coveting and you'll want to get into, they're gotten through building professional relationships, and that is networking. LinkedIn is another platform that you can really leverage to network with people who you might have never thought you will get in touch with them. And that is just one bit of it. There's networking, building these professional relationships that will enable you to get these jobs. According to LinkedIn, it is said that 85% of high-paying jobs are gotten through networking. So you better take advantage of that. And the 5th thing, we will help you increase your self-awareness of your own strengths and how you can be able to work from your point of strength, and what are your weaknesses and how can you minimize that. Because I believe that if you are given a job within your field of strengths, if we say like it's your genius, area of genius, chances of you succeeding is very high. And that is what you should be focusing on. And after all this, we'll be able to have a one-on-one conversation, coaching call that will help you bring all these things home and create that plan. Sign up today for the Career Jumpstart coaching program. Just go to careerpoint.co.ke/CJC. That is Career Jumpstart coaching, and here you will be able to unlock your full potential and reach your ultimate career goals. In 5 days or less, you will be able to get the clarity that you need to get to the next level of your career. Also, take a look at this video. This is a match watch before you send your next job application. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until my next video, I'm out.